all animals are equal and four legs are friends and two legs are enemies, says old Major, a pig in animal form by George Orwell to his fellow animals. In this video, I am going to talk about Animal Farm by George Orwell. Animal Farm by George Orwell is a novella. A novella is a short novel or long story. First of all, let me tell about the author. George Orwell was born on 25th June 1903 in Motihari in Bihar in India, and he breathed his last on 21st January 1950. He was born in India, but later he went to London, England to study there. His father was a British officer in the British Raj in East, serving in the East India Company here. His house is made World Heritage, where lovers of literature frequently flock in Motihari. His childhood name or real name is Eric Arthur Blair, but he preferred to write his works, novels, essays, criticism in the name of George Orwell. Animal Farm is a novella. Some critics call it a fable. A fable is a story about animals. There is now I am going to tell about the summary of Animal Farm. Mr. John owns a farm known as Animal Farm. He is alcoholic and drinks a lot of wine. He does not take care of animals of his farm. He neglects them. He takes undue advantage of animals. He harvests all the benefits from the animals, but he does not give them sufficient food to eat. This gives frustration and disappointment to all the animals. So, Major Snowball tells all his animals to gather and he holds a meeting of them. In the meeting, he tells his friends that all the animals are equal, they are friends. Four legs are friends and two legs are enemies. He unites all the animals against Mr. John. Later, he died. Again, Snowball, another pig, takes up the cause of animals. He arranges them, organizes them, and he begins to run a farm named Animal Farm. He changes the name from Manor Farm of Mr. John to Animal Farm. After some time, he plans to make a windmill for the welfare of animals. But Napoleon, another pig jumps into the affairs and he claims that windmill is his concept, his idea, and it is he who has thought about building windmill here. Now, due to his practical faculty of mind, he becomes the leader of animals. He begins to run the farm, rule over them. In the beginning, he gives all the animals sufficient food to eat, but later Napoleon also begins to exploit them. He harvests all the fruits, all the eggs, all the grain from animals, and he gives them little to eat. So, all the animals become dissatisfied with him later. They think that Napoleon has become a dictator like Mr. Jones. Then Snowball wants to take over the farm again, but Napoleon's two dogs, who are the bodyguards of Napoleon, like the modern politicians, modern rulers, drives him away from the scene. Napoleon begins to dominate over them. Later he has alliances with Mr. Pilkington, a man. He buys land to expand his kingdom from Mr. Frederick. Thus Napoleon also begins to behave like a man. The story of Animal Farm ends here. Now let me talk about the third thing, symbolism used in this novel. Old Major stands for Karl Marx. He was a great German philosopher who wrote books on economics, politics, and philosophy. Napoleon stands for Stephen Stalin, who makes USSR, which breaks into many free countries later in Russia after the Russian Revolution in 1917. Then Snowball represents Trotsky, a gentle leader of Russia. Now, all the pigs represent the elite class and the rich class of people. The wild dogs represent the police and the army, and rest other weak, meek and poor animals represent rank and file, ordinary people. Thus, Animal Farm is a political satire, a brilliant political satire. Thanks for watching.